simultaneous equation. And the method we considered is elimination method. That's what considered elimination method. Now, from here now, the question has been given, which is 3x plus 2y equal to 10. And we have x plus 2y equal to 2. Now, so what can we do now? Let's write our question back. We have 3x plus 2y equal to 10. And we have x plus 2y equal to 2. We call this equation 1. We call this equation 2. Right. By means elimination method, what is meaning of that is that we have 3 coefficient of x here as 3, coefficient of y here as 2, and here in equation 2 we have coefficient x as 1 and we have coefficient of y as 2. Now if we look at this very value now, we look at this one, we have 3x plus 2y equal to 10. We have x plus 2y equal to 2, right? If we look at this coefficient of y here, you see that they are the same thing. They are what? The same 2, 2, right? So from here now, how can you cross it? Very easy now to cross it out. To cross this one out to become 0 by you introduce a negative sign from it, right? For instance now, so y. Now I want to deal with x first. You see that the coefficient of x is 3, coefficient of x is 1, right? So what can we do now to make their coefficient of x to the same coefficient, right? That's mean when you apply and multiply this one by 1, multiplying this one by what? By 3. So now if you multiply this one by 3, definitely the coefficient of x will be equal to what? Equal to 3. So now let's do that. 1 times this value, we have this value. 1 times 1, this 1 times this 3x, we have 3x plus 1 times 2y, we have 2y, and 1 times 10 is the same thing as what? As 10. The same thing here, we come here, 3 times 3 times x, we have 3x, and 3 times 2y, we have 2, we have 6y, right? And 3 times 2, which is 6. This is now become what? Here now become the same coefficient. So that is how, that's the what we mean by the elimination method. So now we can eliminate x out. And if you look at here now, we cannot eliminate y again because their coefficients are not equal, right? So that is what elimination method. So from here now, let's come to our solution. Now we got this 3x plus 2 equal to 10 and x plus 2y equal to 2. Now what can we do with that straight way? Now without even doing anything, we can cross out what? Y from here because their coefficients are what? Are equal. So from here, by introduce your negative sign here, that's mean you can cross this one out. Now we have 3x minus x, we have 2x. Here we have 2y minus 2y. It should become 0. So that one is crossed out. Now we have 10 minus 2, which is 8, right? So now let's divide both sides by 2. When we divide both sides by 2, we have 2x divided by 2 will be equal to 8 divided by 2. So here can cross out. Now 8 divided by 2 will become 4, right? So our x now, our x will be equal to 4. Now we can substitute this value now into any of these equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. but me, I would like to use equation 2. I would like to use equation 2 simpler than the equation 1. So from here now, we have our x plus 2y equal to 2. Now, we have our x as 4. So our x as 4, which is 4 here, plus your 2. What is the value of y? Okay, that's what we are looking for. Will be equal to 2. So from here now, we have your 2 here, 2y equal to 2. When we bring this one to the other side, will be equal to minus 4. So 2y will be equal to 2 minus 4, which is minus 2. When you divide both sides now by 2 to cross this out, will be equal to y will be equal to minus 1. So our x now will be equal to 4, our y will be equal to minus 1. So this is what we call elimination method. Let's use another example. We have 2x minus equal to 10 minus y, right? And we have 3x minus 2, 2y equal to 1, right? So the first thing that you can do, we are using elimination method now. The first thing that you can do, let's rearrange this. We have 2x. When this negative sign comes to the left hand side, will become positive sign. Will equal to 10. For this equation 1. And the second one, 3x minus 2y equal to 1. This equation 2. Now, as I explained earlier, is that when we have the coefficient is not equal, by making it to be equal, that is the first thing you can do. Now, you see that coefficient of x here is 2. Coefficient of x here in equation 2 is 3. So they are not the same thing. Here we see the coefficient of y is 1. And equation 2, coefficient of y is 2. So their coefficients are not equal. So from here now, you will do something that will make the coefficient to be equal. If you want to eliminate x now, that's mean you are going to multiply equation 1 by 3 and multiplying equation 2 by 2. So that's mean now becomes 6 as a coefficient of x. Now, but in this easier way, let's just eliminate y first. By what? By multiplying this equation 1 by 2. And multiplying this equation 2 by 1. So then we have y to be equal to 2. Right? So from here now, we have 2 times 2x. We have 4x. Right? From here we have 2 times y. We have 2y. And 2 times 10, that is 20. 1 times 3x, we have 3x minus 2y and equal to 1. Right. So their coefficient now be equal. So how can you eliminate this y out? By introduce a positive sign. Right. So from here now we have 4x plus 3x, which is 7x. Right. Here we have, here is crossed out already, so it will be equal to 20 plus 1, which is 21. So when you divide both sides by 7, so here we cross out, so our x now will be equal to 3. Now, we now substitute this value into any of the equation. So let's use equation 1. And equation 1 says 2x plus y equal to 10. Right, this is equation 1. Let's substitute this into equation 1. We have x now. Let's remove x here. We have 2. We remove x, replaces by 3 plus y will be equal to 10. Right. 2 times 3 is 6 plus y and will be equal to 10. So our y here will be equal to 10 minus 6, which is y will be equal to 4. Therefore, x equal to 3, y equal to